MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dickerson.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he will bypass the double play possibility and take only the out at first.
The first
Hit sharply on the ground. Albies scoops it up. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So one out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The right fielder, Garrett.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly and a rather easy first out. Now batting, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Under it now is Marte to pull it in for route number 2. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Popped him up. Wallach moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Up next from Miami, John Birdie. This is flared out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Chad Wallach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it, and he is in there.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
0-1, here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Reined in. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Here comes the first pitch. Chopper down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Swanson at third. Riley on at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2, here it is. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Looking up is Dickerson. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. 9-1-2 due up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Row, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The throw pulls him off the bag. So stepping in, Garrett Cooper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Now batting.
Bases full now following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping in, John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter.
Into the box now, Chad Wallach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right fielder giving chase. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in the game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball.
Now batting, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swanson brings it in, and it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before they bat around here this half inning as 9 men wind up coming around to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Miami's out in front 10-4. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Skied in the air to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. At the plate now, Christian Pache. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Acuna digs in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Marte is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bryce Wilson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 46.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this will get all the way to the wall now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte, swinging a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been. Josh Smith, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 58.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Marte is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Deoder. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Miami Marlins led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Sandy Alcantara gets the W on the mound. Max Fried worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen.